Altı dil yalan dilinden çıkartır. Önce şair yanılmış olabilir mi? Ey gönüllerin efendisi aşk, ya üzerime toprak gibi ıslat. Vay giderimin tek kendisi aşk, sorgusuz sualsiz emrine güzel.
My name is Chris Dover. I'm from the United States, the state of Georgia, and I'm a singer and a sound engineer. Every once in a while I play bass guitar, and so I do a little bit of the in front of the scenes and behind the scenes stuff at the same time sometimes. I knew when I was really young that God wanted me to be in ministry, and that ministry would be on the international scale. And after I finished school and had worked a little while, I knew that it was time. God made it clear that it was time for me to start moving into ministry, and so I started looking at different organizations that were doing things with arts, and as a musician I wanted to find something where I could be using the gifts that God had given me to share the gospel. And I would prefer someplace where people didn't know Him at all. And so I heard about this group called Taco, great crazy group of people who were sharing the gospel with Muslims all over the world using the arts. And so I got in touch with them, and today I've been with Taco for 7.5 years, so the journey continues.
Çok uzaktayım ama görür o beni. Eve dönemedim ama bulur o beni. Bana acımadı ama sever o beni.
Obviously, I could go in my own country and get a job as a musician working with a theater company or with a music group, and possibly make a good amount of money, but the fulfilling part of doing what we do with Taco and sharing the gospel is being able to see that people hear and understand who Jesus is. And while I'm not making anywhere near as much money as I might, the blessing is certainly much greater, sharing the gospel with people. As a touring musician, we normally have to be flexible, but most musicians don't deal with the cultural things that come with that. So with Taco it's a little different because we're in different cultures and different places, and learning the way that people communicate in their own cultures, and trying to find ways to connect with them and to bring the same idea to bear, that we love them and that God loves them, is a little bit different wherever you go. But it's been a good experience learning new things about cultures and how people communicate, both on stage and off. One of the things that we try to do wherever we go is learn stuff about what the local music and art scene does, and what it is that that the people want to hear and want to see. And we try to find music that's in their own culture, in their own language, if we can learn it, and use those songs that have good messages in their culture, and create a bridge between the message that we bring that might not necessarily be what they automatically would agree with, and their heart language and their heart feeling and art that they know and recognize. And so that's not always easy, but so far the Lord has given us grace and opened doors through different songs that we learn, or different things that we use to connect with people in their own culture.
Uzun ince bir yoldayım, gidiyorum gündüz gece. Bilmiyorum ne haldeyim, gidiyorum gündüz gece, gündüz gece, gündüz gece.
The easy thing that we found with taco is that arts speak to people's heart, and people who might automatically be upset by the message of the gospel, when it's wrapped up in this artistic thing, they don't automatically tune it out. They don't automatically turn off from it. They'll look at it and listen to it. And so if God's given you a gift to do music or drama or dance or whatever it is, He's given you an opportunity to share something of the gospel with people in a way that they will recognize it and come closer to it than maybe just standing up and yelling at them and saying, hey, you need to find Jesus would do. So I would really encourage anybody, if God has given you an art, that the art can be used for the gospel, and whether that's joining taco or whether that's just doing it in your own city, in your own cultural context, God can use what you have and bless people with the message of the gospel through it.